8 planes that don't destroy your spine on 6-hour flights. Let me begin with something every long-time pilot understands instinctively. The airplane doesn't decide when the flight is over. Your body does. You can have fuel in the tanks, smooth air ahead, and daylight to spare, and still find yourself quietly hoping the destination appears sooner than planned. Not because the flight is unsafe, not because the airplane can't do it, but because your back, your hips, your neck, or your knees have started negotiating terms. If that sounds familiar, you're exactly who this video is for. Today we're talking about airplanes that respect your body on long flights. 6 hours, sometimes more. The kind of flying where comfort stops being a luxury and starts being a requirement. And as we go through this list, I want you to think about one question. What part of your body tells you it's time to land first? Put that in the comments. You'll be surprised how many people share the same answer. Before we get into specific airplanes, let's talk honestly about why this matters more now than it did decades ago. A lot of pilots watching this video didn't start flying at 18. Some came back after long breaks. Some finally had the time and resources later in life. That changes everything. Bodies don't tolerate vibration the same way. Joints don't forgive poor seating geometry. And mental fatigue builds faster than it used to. 6 hours in the air today is a very different experience than 6 hours at 25 years old. So when we talk about comfort, we're not talking about softness, we're talking about sustainability. Let's start with the first airplane on this list, the Cessna 182 Skylane. This airplane doesn't get flashy headlines, but it earns quiet loyalty. The seating position is upright and natural. You're not crouched, reclined awkwardly, or twisted toward the panel. Visibility is wide and calming, which reduces eye strain over long periods. And the high wing design smooths out turbulence in a way your spine will appreciate. On a long flight, the Skylane feels honest and predictable. You're not constantly trimming. You're not fighting the airplane. You're just flying. And at hour 5, that matters more than cruise speed. If you've ever flown a Skylane all day, you know how different you feel climbing out compared to lighter trainers. Next, the Piper Saratoga. This is where comfort becomes deliberate. The Saratoga offers real seats, not cushions pretending to be chairs. The cabin is wide enough to shift position without contortions. Legroom allows circulation to stay intact. The airplane's mass works in your favor on long legs. It dampens bumps. It reduces vibration. It gives you that settled feeling that keeps muscles relaxed. Many owners move into a Saratoga not because they want more performance, but because they want to arrive without stiffness. And that tells you everything. If you've owned or flown one long range, share what surprised you most. Now let's talk about the Beechcraft Bonanza G36. The word that comes up again and again with this airplane is refined. The controls are balanced. The airplane doesn't demand constant microcorrections. The seating geometry feels intentional rather than accidental. Over long flights, refinement becomes comfort. Your shoulders stay relaxed. Your grip stays light. Your mind stays ahead of the airplane instead of reacting to it. Many senior pilots say the Bonanza is the first airplane that made long flights feel shorter. That's not because of speed, it's because of reduced fatigue. Do you think handling quality affects physical comfort? Let's talk about that below. Next on the list, the Cirrus SR-22. This airplane changed how many people experience long flights. The side stick alone reduces shoulder and arm fatigue significantly. The seats are supportive rather than soft. Climate control is effective and consistent, but the biggest factor is mental comfort. Modern avionics reduce workload. Automation reduces stress. Situational awareness stays high, even late in the flight. Fatigue isn't just physical, it's cognitive. And when your brain isn't overloaded, your body relaxes too. Some pilots love the Cirrus feel. Others don't. Where do you land on that spectrum? Now let's slow things down slightly and talk about the Diamond DA-40 Star. This airplane is often underestimated for long trips, but its composite structure dampens vibration beautifully. The visibility reduces eye and neck strain. The seating position supports posture instead of fighting it. The DA-40 doesn't rush you. It encourages smooth, measured flying. On 6-hour legs, that calmness adds up. Many pilots report finishing long flights mentally fresh, which is rare in light aircraft. Have you experienced that calm in certain airplanes more than others? Next, the Mooney M20U Ovation Ultra. This is where perceptions change. Older Moonies earned a reputation for being tight and demanding. The Ovation Ultra is different. Improved seating, refined ergonomics, a cabin designed for real travel. Speed also plays a role here. Shorter total flight time means less cumulative exposure to vibration and posture stress. Once settled in cruise, the Ovation tracks beautifully. Minimal trimming, low workload, efficient progress. For the right pilot, this airplane delivers comfort through efficiency. But here's the question. Does speed make you more relaxed or more tense? That answer varies widely, and I'd love to hear yours. Now we step into a different category with the Pilatus PC-12. This airplane is often described with one word: civilized. Pressurization eliminates altitude fatigue. Noise levels are dramatically lower. The cabin is designed for hours of use, not endurance tests. Owners often say they arrive feeling better than when they left. That's not exaggeration. That's design philosophy. Even if this airplane is out of reach, it shows what happens when comfort becomes a primary engineering goal. It sets the standard. Finally, the Daher TBM 960. This airplane blends speed with mercy. Yes, it's fast. Yes, it covers ground quickly, but it also protects the pilot. Pressurization, advanced climate systems, reduced vibration, excellent seating. 6 hours in a TBM feels fundamentally different than 6 hours in a light piston. You're managing a machine designed for travel, not tolerating one. And that difference matters more as years go by. Now let's pause and talk about something that rarely gets discussed openly. Comfort makes you a better pilot. Less pain means better focus. Less fatigue means better judgment. Better posture means better circulation and alertness. This isn't about luxury, it's about safety and longevity. Flying should feel like freedom, not recovery. Do you agree with that? Or do you think aviation culture still undervalues comfort? Let's continue that conversation in the comments. Here's one last thought before we close. You don't need the fastest airplane. You don't need the most powerful engine. You don't need to impress anyone. You need an airplane that lets you keep flying, year after year, without paying for it physically. That's the real mission. If you found an airplane that treats your body well on long flights, share it. Your experience might help someone choose wisely. Thanks for spending this time with me. I'll see you in the next one.